on IG and see somebody with new hair out of the blue, and you're like, "What the fuck?"
I know that
Yeah.
before.
Did I clown him? I clowned him last week.
That
And I didn't go in like I wanted to.
was the Mother's Day picture I sent
Because
my
I gave him
mom.
grace, but
Which person? There's several.
This one doesn't have the money the other ones have, but he still went and showed up with a new bit of hair.
Is this one? Are we recording?
this is the one that you lived
we're
with.
recording.
I was about to say, I was about to go another angle, but okay, I got it. Yeah,
Or I should say
knew
who
you were talking
lived
about.
with you, as I should say. Big difference.
yeah.
I seen the video this
He,
weekend. I was like,
he
"Hey,
talked about it though, out loud.
Right.
hey, you have to."
Yeah.
But you don't go get the what is it, the Kia of hair pieces. You want to try to get to that Mercedes level.
It looked like he was like, "Oh, what you guys got left?
I'll take this one off the mannequin.
The clearance bin.
How much is this?" It's like somebody just came back and was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna return this one. I'll take it.
It had marked down prices.
I'll take it."
The little yellow tag on it, marked down.
I remember
was
in
like-
elementary school when a girl came to school with like long braids, but the like week before she had no hair, and we were all amazed.
Yeah.
Like, where'd she
How'd you
go?
grow it?
This guy
Yeah.
was not amazed. I was like,
No, it was.
He went there, huh? Foot Locker guy hair.
Very.
You got it when you was checking out. There's like, you want some socks? You want some hair?
He got the swoosh underneath.
You need some shoe cleaner, some hair.
Oh man.
I
Wait,
did
you
let it
said
go.
show it to the. Never mind. I'll actually. Okay.
The thing is, we saw it happening real time, like the baldness,
Yeah.
and I was just like, just let it go, bro.
Yeah.
He let it go, and then came back the next week like, I can't.
No, he was doing so well. He let it go, cut it down.
Bald.
He went, yeah, and I was like, oh, okay, congratulations, man. Yeah. You ain't holding on to the childhood curls. Because you know everybody when
yeah.
he was a kid was like, he's so cute. Look at his curly hair.
Right.
That shit's gone now.
Yeah.
New life, new reality. Let's get to it.
Yeah.
And then he showed up with this. You know what it made me say? He's a liar.
Yeah.
And not a good one.
Yeah.
You don't lie
And
me back.
he don't even have it in part of his set either.
No.
Yeah, he does.
He
Oh,
does.
he does?
saw
I
him
know
do
he
it.
said it on Instagram and stuff, but
Wait, he wrote
No,
the
I
jokes
saw it.
before he got the piece?
I saw it on Chocolate Sundays.
Was
I
it
saw the set.
Was it funny?
come on, man.
I
Hey, how are you doing, Keon, this week?
What's wrong with asking if it was funny?
Because the long pause lets me know that Keon's about to be honest.
He should be
No.
honest. Ask an honest question.
Yeah,
Was
I
it
am,
funny?
but honestly, I didn't watch the set like that. Like I
Is it-
peeped in. I only watched to see if he was going to address it. And then once I saw him address it, I walked off and went about. I don't be watching people. People, if you're not my friend, I don't watch your set. Like I'm just like I don't. And especially if you somebody I know who is a working comic, I assume you're about to do well. I'm not going to watch this shit. Like you're probably. I can hear the laughs or the not laughs. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't need to watch your set. If it's silent, you're bombing. If people laughing, you're doing fine.
You start hearing the cough.
Yeah.
Dry cough in the back.
A matter of fact, I'll come and watch somebody's set if I hear that they're bombing.
Yeah,
And I'll be
yeah.
like, what's going on? Like, what's happening? Or if I hear like a very loud, like, oh, I'll come out and be like, what's happening here? But other than that, if it's status quo, I'll be like, all right.
I seen a girl kill on all premises. And they was like, there's so much meat on that bone. Keep going. She's like, nah.
She don't believe in those.
She was asking questions like, yeah, why you ain't never seen a skinny midget? Everybody, ah! And she's like, you ever wonder? I was like, oh, no.
That's,
could've went
That's
more.
a good premise.
see,
Because I've never seen it.
Yeah.
that's how Dion does, Dion Cole. He'll just throw
Yeah,
out a premise and move
very
on to the
true.
next one. But that's part of his style of, I just
Very
wrote
true.
this on the way here. What do you
It
think?
does look
about
like he
that?
just wrote this on the
Boom.
way here.
Yeah.
Kill with it. And
Like a
even
random
though,
thought while he was driving.
yeah, even though there's 30 more jokes he could follow it with, he's like, he just shakes
Yeah.
his head
Mhm. That works.
and leaves it with them.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a great idea.
I hate that.
It is a good, because I'm stuck right now. Like, where are the skinny? I can't stop thinking about it now. Like, where are they?
Here's the thing, y'all. That was my joke. That was my
And that's
very
where you
first,
started
That was my
ended?
very first joke. I couldn't think of what any of her jokes. That was my very first joke when I first came to LA. And I actually acted it out because my boy Kyle had said, you got to add on to that. You got to add on to that. But after a while, I stopped doing it. Obviously,
I think it was somebody else's joke.
nigga, I will show you the 2003.
Watch it go viral, and then Dion gets banned.
That's my joke.
Because he was like, "Yeah, this is somebody else was doing it, man."
Well, I couldn't think of her joke.
And
quick
after we
enough.
started laughing, you was like, "Actually,
Well, he asked.
Written
he
by
said,
Dion Lack.
actually, that was mine."
I'm doing this.
It's the first piece of brilliance I came up
The
with.
thing is, Dion, you volunteered that information.
I know.
We never asked.
In my head, I couldn't think of any of her jokes.
We're like,
quick
she's
enough.
hilarious,
No,
man.
but even
Actually,
before that,
Dion was like-
that was me.
you said you ever seen somebody killed on premises? Like it seems like you just wanted to tell us that. Because it was
Yes, right.
You brought up the topic.
Right. In my head, I was like,
Why you always
I can't
lying
think
up
of
here?
Dion saw that joke getting love. It was like, that's my love.
See, he was like, "It's going to a ghost
I
person."
just gave it to someone else.
No.
I did. I
It's
was like,
mine.
That's mine.
I'm thinking it's gonna be like a throwaway. And I'm like, shit.
I laughed, you laughed. He was like, "Hey, that was really funny."
Whoever thought of that is genius. Dion was like, it was me.
It's actually
It
me.
was me.
I'm she. I'm her. It was me.
I did it. Love me.
I don't live.
I'm the funny one. I made her up.
He did turn around quick.
I'm like, fuck. 'Cause
Man.
I'm in my head, I was like, he's gonna keep asking questions, and I could have tagged it up. I was like, this is like I'm tagging her joke up.
Oh,
That was
Lack.
a funny joke, Dion. Tell her.
That's funny if Lack would give a joke to a child, and then he'd be like, "That was a good joke. I was so genius." Jay would be like, "Hey, you know I wrote that for that. You know I wrote that
No.
for her, right?"
Well, how do y'all feel about
I'm doing
kid
it.
comedians? Because you know they're not writing their own stuff.
About
How
what?
do y'all feel about it? Kid comedians? Because you know they're not writing their own stuff.
We just was mentioning that. You could tell which kid comedians write their own stuff and which ones don't. I was telling them like back in the day, Nick Cannon was a kid comedian that wrote his own stuff, and he got to a certain point that Will took him under his arm, and then he went his direction. But there's some that their parents write their jokes, and it's just like, oh, come on.
You can tell by the delivery and everything. It's like it's so polished
Practiced, yeah.
in a way, and it's the same cadence and the
Yeah.
same. It's like
You ever
I can't
wonder?
like I'm happy. Any kid I see on stage, I'm happy for them for doing that. Like for having the balls to get up there. But like I don't be laughing. I don't be like, oh, good job. I'm like, your dad or mom wrote that, and you just practiced it in the mirror saying it, and people are, some of it's not even funny, but people are giving you the love because it's
Your
Apollo
child.
kids. You're not allowed to boo the kids. you
I'll
know?
boo a kid.
So like when I see a kid come on stage, I'm like, all right,
I'm out.
I'm checking out.
There's been a lot of auditions with kids when I'm like, all right, that's it. Who else is out there?
Okay, kid. But okay. All right. But my self-esteem is attached to all right.
Discuss that with your parents.
Welcome to Hollywood.
On the way home.
Welcome to Hollywood, you crumb snatcher.
You know what?
I'll
Over
save
the years,
them from having to tell you this. You didn't get the job.
and you're never gonna make it. So move back to Iowa.
Yeah. Let me be the first one.
They're relying on you to get them out of poverty. It's not going to happen. Broke
I want
is
to be
okay.
a part of your origin story.
Mom, this is what you banked it on this. He has so much talent.
He does not.
Put him in the military.
Right now. Right now. He's only 8. Put him in Africa. They'll take him.
They'll take him.
I changed my stance on how I felt about comedians having writers. I used to have an issue with it. Now I don't, because there are some people who are really, really funny who suck at performing. And there are some people who are really, really funny but can't write a joke to save their lives, you know? And when the two come together, I go like, oh, this is how it's supposed to be. There are some people, man, that have great jokes but just suck at delivery, and they're not. There's a special kind of it factor a lot of people have, and some don't have it. And when I look at people who I go like, yeah, dude, this dude has everything but the jokes. This guy has the voice. This person's got the energy. This person's got the charisma. This cat can't tell a joke to save their life. But when you see it come together, especially when you hear about the Richard Pryor days and Eddie Murphy days and some of these great specials that have people who wrote on it, I was like, us just cats together making art. It happens in TV. It It happens in movies. It happens in songs. It's a very common thing for somebody else to have an idea and to have someone else perform it. So that changed my mind over time. I used to think like, oh man, you can't do that. Same thing with people writing, even with like lyrics and rappers. It really changed my mind on how I thought about people doing it. I was like, I don't think it's a big deal. Somebody writes a hit for somebody, and I go like, oh, I get it. Because sometimes you hear those demos, and they'll be like, I see why you gave it to this person.
In R&B or in rap?
In hip hop too. With Drake, I've heard some of the demos or something for Drake. I go like, oh, I see why this person gave this song to Drake, because yes, it was a good song, but Drake's gonna make this thing. Like, I get it. Like, this dude doesn't have that it factor, and now with this person and with this person, now you have a hit.
The only
I'm okay with it if you're giving the writer the credit.
Well, for sure.
That's where my issue comes with whether you're a rapper,
Agreed,
comedian. People are like, that person's so good, and it's like, that person did it. They just didn't know how to deliver it, you know. So
they
I
can't
feel
do
like,
that.
like if you watch Eddie Murphy, you see the credits,
right?
The writers, you know what I mean? I'm like, I'm okay with that. If you're giving the collab the talent, you know, the credit, go for it. But when people try to act like this person is doing this solo or came up with this or whatever, it's like, no, you didn't.
Right.
You know, and that's fraudulent. And I'll be like, nah, I'm not.
I agree with that.
You're not who we thought you were.
I understand both sides of that, because it's like The Wiz. You can't tell them everybody's going to see this guy because they think he's so funny. If they find out somebody else is writing it, it's like, hey, he's not as funny anymore.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, but he's not.
He never was, but you played into the personality, but now it's like, wait, he was funny when he was performing it. So now that this joke writer's gone, or if the joke writer's like, hey, I wrote all that shit, you blowing up your own business, pretty much.
And that's another thing too. I guess what I want too is for the joke. Like, I love when a music producer and a music writer becomes famous.
Mm-hmm.
Like, because it's like, okay, you deserve that. So like, let's say the comedian has writers, the comedian blows up, but the writers ain't eating like that, or they're not. I think that's bullshit. Like, give them a job writing your next movie, or, you know, give them, or let them come with you. You pay for all that. Like, they should be able to experience the fame too, because they're doing the work.
Let me ask you this, Keon. You're doing your hour special right now. Shout out to that. It's already shot right now. It's already done. If someone gave you tags throughout the years for your set right now, would you be like, I'm not giving a writing credit? If they gave you like,
well, it's a tag. The premise was already there. The joke was already there.
Yeah,
but if I was saying blueberries and they said try blackberry and blackberry hit harder, I'm like, that's just a little tag, because they wrote the whole joke,
right?
Yeah.
Then it's like, you got to give writer credit.
But that's how rapping works, though. When people be adding like you should say this hook instead of this, they give writers writing credit.
Well, that's the hook. That's the like a whole part of the song. It's
if
somebody's like, I pull my Glock out, and they're like, no, pull an AK out.
Yeah, but they'll get a whole writing credit.
They'll get writers credit.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm saying it's not. It's like stand up where you might take them out and they might be your opener, or you might they might just be on the road with you to write jokes. I know a couple comedians that have joke writers out on the road with them.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how that works, but I don't know if they come up with the premise, or I don't know how that works, because usually you have to have some sort of connection with it.
I can see it, bro. I can see if I have an idea, I'm like, man, I got this joke about water bottles, man. I'm thinking this and this and this and this, and you just start going off of stuff. You can do this, you can do that, you can do that. Like, we do that shit all the time.
All the time. But as a person who does pitch like that a lot, I don't want credit for that.
Right.
Like, you clearly had the idea. I'm just helping you.
But if I came to you and I was like, dog, I got this idea, man. I know I got this. I can't figure it out. I got this funny premise, and then we start going off of it, and it's like, hey, dog, you did build that joke with me, right? I go like 100%, especially if I came to you for it.
But it was something I wasn't even thinking about. Like, you just said it, and I was like, oh man, that's funny. And, you know, I would add this and this and this. It's still your idea. I never thought of that idea.
If I came to you, Keon, if I said, yo, Keon, I got this joke, man. I'm thinking about this, blah, blah, blah. And you were like, yo, do this, blah, blah, blah. Oh, you can do this, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, oh, that's funny. I'm blah, blah, blah. We built that joke together. That's like 100% what that is, right?
Yeah, but I don't want to.
I'm not saying you have to get it, but I'm saying that if I have a writer on the road, and that's what I'm saying, I can understand if that's the thing. If somebody was like, yo, guys, I got this idea. I'm trying to figure this out. I'm missing stuff here. And it's their job to figure out some of those loose ends. Yo, we got this. Ooh, I like that. I understand that 1,000%. Especially if you're at a certain level and it's like, I got 100 other things I can understand, especially when those guys get big. I understand that Eddie Murphy or Kevin Hart, when these guys are in the, I have meetings to take, and I'm about to go do this, and the tours are going on. It's like, I get it, bro. We're in the, you know what I mean?
I guess I was thinking of it more of a, like, somebody literally wrote and like, here, say this.
Right.
Like literally just came with a premise, an idea, blah blah. I'm like, here you go. That's your. I'm like,
Yeah,
give them credit for that.
I believe that should be given credit to, but a lot
For
of
sure.
times when people bring that, I'm usually the dude at the door like, nah, I ain't got shit to do with what he's talking about.
Yeah, that's
it might
weird
be
to
funny,
me.
but it ain't got shit to do with what
Right.
the whole set's about.
Also, this could just be, it's a slippery slope, because what if this is something I said in real life, but you're translating to the audience of what I said? If Chaz was like, so me and Dion, we on the podcast. This is you on set.
Mhm.
We on the podcast. And I asked Dion a simple question. Where were you last night?
Mhm.
This nigga Dion said,
Mhm.
and he said exactly what I say. Is that considered writing credit?
No.
Because
Nah,
like,
you
and
just told
they're
a story.
laughing at what I said. And I'm like, and I'm just like, he cannot be this stupid. And then Dion said, he's literally saying was making him laugh. And I'm like, I should be getting writing credit, right?
Nah, there's like
Nah.
like Richard Pryor would do Mudbone, and Eddie Murphy would do his Umfufu.
But that's
These
not
are
real people.
Well, Umfufu was supposed to have been a real person, right? Or
I kinda feel like I should
or
get
his
writing
father,
credit.
or
I
his
should get writing
mother.
credit. That's all I'm saying. I should get writing credit. If they're
How do y'all feel about, like, let's say we're taking a car ride and we're doing like what Chad said, but nobody came up with the premise. We just talked, and then but we dying.
You got on
And we
stage
keep
first?
building. We keep building. Who gets it? Who gets it?
He does
Hey,
it all the time.
can I take that? Can I have that? What's
My thing is, whoever initiated it, for one, should get it. I would be like, yo, you should do that if you initiated it. Even if I took it over, if you initiated it, I go, yo, dog, you should do that. I'm always the one to be like, give it up to you, right? Like, oh, you should do that. I don't like when people be like, can I do that?
You a whore.
Oh, I hear that a lot.
Can I get that one? People like, nigga.
All I got 3
I'm more
minutes.
of a who would it fit more?
Right.
I'm
So let's
also
say-
a let it die. Like this was ours, guys.
You know what?
it dies here.
But like, if we were talking about something, and it's like, that's not. Go ahead. That's more.
It's gonna
That's
throw my
more
whole
you.
set
I'm
off.
not. That ain't me.
It's gonna throw
That
my
ain't
whole
what I
set
would
off.
do. That ain't how we do it. Go ahead and do that.
I'm kind of used to it. Like if we're heading up to the comedy club and we have a 20-minute drive and we're talking, and the first thing you do when you get up on stage is, I was just driving in the car, because it obviously affected you or whatever. You're like, I was just
Right.
driving in the car and you talk about it. Marlon does that for like his first 20 minutes, damn near every city.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What happened when we landed and
Right.
some weird stuff happened, whatever. And he'll just, as soon as he gets up, he talk about it. We're like, where the
Right.
hell this come from?
Right.
Well, not
Yeah.
where it come from, but he just likes that exercise.
Right. No, that's good.
It's a good exercise. I've actually done shows before where both people give their POV
I
of
love
what happened
that.
in the car.
I love
And
it.
I think that's amazing. I
Yeah.
think that's no, hold on. This nigga said that's not what happened. This is, and I think that's great. I
Yeah.
think that's
I love different POVs,
Fine.
like back to backs. Well, like especially with like as a couple or something like that. They was like, you know, my wife does blah blah blah, and it's like, yo, when he said this, he was actually me. You know what I'm saying? I love the
yeah.
I love
Like,
that for
I told
comedy
a joke
too.
one time about my birthday, and remember Chaz, the one when we went bowling,
Mm-hmm.
and I did this bit, and I was so passionate about the bit that Chocolate Sundays put it up right away, or whatever like that, because I was in real time, like this is how I really felt. Ron got on after me because he was there. He was like, "This nigga was," and he told what he saw me doing versus what I wanted, and it
I
was
love
ripping.
it. I love it. 'Cause
And
you
I was
already
like,
set
"This
it
is
up.
great. Like,
You already
this
set
is
it up. Yeah,
fantastic."
yeah.
And the audience loves it more too, because
Right.
they're like, oh, he called him out on that.
If you like me and your family thinks you're a walking, talking ATM, do what I did and save yourself some stress and get Cash App. Cash App is one of those things, man. It's the easiest thing. I use it when I'm on the road. I use it for merch. It's my preferred way to get money in because I don't want the bank all up in my business. You know what I'm saying? But with Cash App, man, it makes it easy. You scan it. It's the easiest way to do something. It's the easiest way to get money back and forth. So my mom be like, can you send me $5, baby, for smokes? Well, she don't talk like that, but you guys get it. And I just Cash App her or whatever. And this is very disrespectful, but people will request money from you. Hey, got $10 for what? Hey, because you love me. And they put the little heart in the note. Cash App is super dope, all in all, and I really appreciate them for being here with us today. So, for limited time only, new Cash App users can use your exclusive code to earn some additional cash. For real, there's no catch. Just download Cash App and sign up. Use our exclusive referral code, issues, in your profile. Send $5 to a friend within 14 days, and you'll get $10 drop right into your account. Terms apply. That's money. That's Cash App. Use the code issues and your profiles and $5 from the 14 days. You get $10 drop right into your account, man. They pay you back and some. Come on, baby. Cash App. Ching.
But it's
I love
live,
real time.
real
I
time.
love real time comedy because when I talk about Chaz, he fell asleep.
Oh.
Chaz has a Tesla. And he had that car on auto drive,
I
and
sure
we're driving
did.
back to LA, and we're both asleep. And I woke up like, nigga, wake up!
And then what was great about it is I kept saying this the whole time. I kept saying, I had a car driver, so I was semi-joking, but I put it on just in case. And me and Lang, we didn't even say that. We looked up at each other. Niggas both fell asleep. I was like,
I'm thinking he's joking. And I'm like this, and I roll over, and we face to face. I said, Chaz!
Y'all both rolled over. He is on that window.
And we hit corners like,
I was in the back seat. Nigga.
we doing like 80 hitting corners like.
The car got it. And were we fine? Did we have any
He
problems?
set me up so smooth. We went to go charge the car. And I said, okay, cool. While we're charging the car, I'm going to catch some sleep. I woke up on the 5 freeway like, the hell? I roll over to Woo, boy.
That's why I love that car, man.
God damn,
That car
that's
saved my life
terrifying.
so many times.
Yeah, it was about to go park. If it doesn't feel your hand for a minute, it goes and parks.
Oh, that's dope.
Shit.
It don't find a good parking spot. It just parked. You seen what's called in Beverly Hills?
Oh.
It was Tiffany. She fell asleep and her shit just parked.
Oh,
Wow.
And that's when they pulled her over.
was
Well, she was
We
parked
be on
already.
Mulholland Drive. Look at these two queers over here making out.
Look at them sleeping after their butt sex they just had. Like, nah, I just got tired. My car pulled me over.
But Dion's pants are down. Like, no, I sleep. No, I was just comfortable.
I sleep with my pants down.
This not what
You're
it looks
you're
like.
still inside of
Pants
him, sir.
down.
That's how we sleep.
He said you're still inside of him, sir. You see Craig on the door. Can I have my car back, y'all?
I called you guys.
I don't want to call the police. Oh boy.
It took a long time for me to get to this point, to be able to call the police. I love it.
Let's hear some Karen moments of y'all.
I know Craig got him. He has to have him.
A Karen moment?
Yeah.
He has to.
I feel like homeowners have more Karen moments than anybody.
Yeah.
I have called the cops on quite a few people that took camping gear on the other side of the freeway. But yeah, no, we have fires over here. 911. I've called a couple. What are they? Winnebagos.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, if they come across there and park.
Craig is outside with binoculars.
No, I'm on the drive-by. I'm like,
I think I see needles.
yeah, they're over here parking where they shouldn't be parking.
I think they're ingesting a dog.
Craig is shooting up guns. Pow, pow. Oh my God.
They're black.
Come quickly.
They're black.
You got any Chaz?
You don't call it. Well, no, he beats up homeless people. Bro.
Wait a second.
Oh,
Wait a
boy.
second. I
We
don't just
can't change
beat
the
up
narrative.
Random homeless people. I fought one meth head. Okay.
He introduces himself first. He's like, "Hey, I'm Chaz."
This is why I can sell these Big Ready shirts, because literally this conversation of me fighting this one meth head. I literally say, you fight one meth head, you get a nickname forever. And it's easily how I sell these shirts, because
I told
One
that
method.
joke on stage.
what?
Like, but the day you got in the fight, but the version I told was how Patty came home and I was like, "How was work today?" She was like, "Oh, nothing big happened." Then I come to find out Chaz didn't had a whole fight with a method.
And
I was like, "You run your mouth every day, tell me these stories I don't give a shit about."
The
Meanwhile,
boring
my
stuff.
boy
yeah.
then got bit by a vampire. Like, all
Yeah.
kind of shit is going on. Like, what? What is that? So I talked about it on the stage before.
Wait, Chaz, the drug keeps getting stronger and stronger. You're changing this story.
It was a meth head.
At first, it was a weed head.
No.
Then he
I
might
never
have been
changed.
on coke and crack. Now he's a full blown.
The only reason I know he was a meth because of the teeth. Meth teeth is different. You know what I mean?
I mean, I can have bad teeth.
the
the
pipe
meth
fell out
teeth.
when you hit him.
Meth teeth are different.
Mhm.
Bad teeth and meth
Yeah.
teeth. There's bad teeth, there's British teeth, and then there's meth
Yo!
teeth. The levels. You know?
One step past Austin Powers.
Yeah. Then you got the meth teeth, and then you're like, yo, no, you can't bite me because it's
Yes.
Because you might leave them
That's
in
how
me.
you catch meth, bro. You become one.
What
after
is
they
with
bite
that?
you.
Is that a cultural thing with the Brits? What is that about?
Maybe
I don't know.
it's a fashion, it's a style, it's a culture. As in like, oh, you got the bicuspids crossing over to the molars, huh?
Like, what is that about?
I thought it was just
Like
the
how-
years of inbreeding that happened, and then they look terrible over
Braces
there.
are $50,000.
No, some of them look good. Some women over there have great teeth. I don't know
Sure.
about the men, but the women, great.
The ones
teeth.
that are mixed with stuff. not
What, donkey?
the ones that have been English blood since the day of time.
Not the blue bloods.
Yeah, dog, no. They all look like those
The
little.
blue bloods.
You see those old ass chihuahuas, and it's like somebody just killed this dog. That's what those old Brits look like. Somebody killed this goddamn chihuahua. Tongue is hanging out, eyes are bulging.
I typed in British teeth, and this is what they popped up.
Oh. Yeah. And the only difference between that and meth teeth is the meth teeth turns colors. It'd be green and black and shit. Yeah. That's how you know.
And like, how's your gums? Because you're still chewing things. Like I'm sure you're scraping things, right? Like,
I don't think there's a lot of hard food over there. I think a lot of beans.
Bangers and mash, beans and bread.
Yeah, a lot of soft foods over there,
A lot,
Fish
of,
and chips.
lot of Slurpee food.
Yeah.
We don't need to chew this.
A lot of porridge and shit, so everything looks like that. Yeah.
What if that's why they cook like that? What if the teeth have been
That's-
so
that
bad
makes
for so
sense.
long?
wow.
They gotta
No
have
Chico
soft food.
sticks.
Yeah, no.
No
what?
beef jerky.
No.
Wow.
A jawbreaker would ruin the whole society. England will fall if one jawbreaker hits the ground over there. This is what brought the Brits down. They started spreading. We had one then another, and there was no teeth anywhere to be found.
And then the jawbreaker
Why don't they have a
came.
British vampire? Their teeth be very
You ain't got no
distinctive.
fangs.
It's like their fangs be like this. Like how is his fangs right here? It's like how does it wrap
I
around?
want to suck your blood, but I can't. I literally can't.
I
I'm
need to
so
see an
hungry.
orthodontist.
He's got to stick a straw through your body.
Wait, what are Americans known
The
for?
Capri
then?
Sun straw? He just takes it
Oh, Americans are known for diabetes. What?
Okay, that's,
Oh.
bad as hell.
that's
Yo.
our thing. All
Oh,
right.
hell yeah.
A vegan vampire is hilarious. Like he like meat icks me out. So getting a straw to just drink it like this. To bite a flesh? Ugh.
No. No, thank you.
No, thank
Why'd
you.
you make him gay, though?
I don't
Yeah,
know.
why is he gay?
I guess all vegans are gay.
Who said? Oh, he was ilked out.
Dion made him gay. He's vegan.
Ew.
You did go.
Why is that the gay accent? Where did that come from?
Why is that
Gay
a
people.
vegan accent?
It came straight from gay people.
Yeah,
I get why that's a gay
Why-
accent. Why is that a
why did you
vegan
do that?
accent?
You think all vegans are gay?
Who's in the chat? We got Miss Monica. It's Monica, first string Jordan up in here.
Oh, is Moyo in the chat?
Moyo's in the
Yes.
chat.
Asked her. She got gifts for us that she gave to me in Detroit.
Oh,
For all of us. But I don't
Not
know
you,
whose
Dion.
gift is whose.
Yeah, not you, Dion.
Because it fell out of the bag, and I just started stuffing stuff back in
Oh,
there, so I
God.
don't know whose is whose.
Oh,
Yeah, we'll give
boy.
DC his, not you.
Damn.
Thanks,
No, she
Moyo.
has one for Dion.
Oh, she got
Hey,
one for
hey,
Dion. Oh.
We up.
Scratch my neck.
Hey, cheers.
So I just
Molded.
don't know whose is whose though.
Uh-huh.
Y'all never said scratch my neck? Like, oops,
Scratch-
mowed it. Scratch your
Scratch
neck.
my neck.
Scratch your neck.
No.
Oops, mowed
No,
it.
I just
Scratch your
remember
neck.
the first time I ever saw it was on House Party. When every time they
Yeah.
did that, but
Yeah.
I never heard anybody say it.
I hate sequels when they get money. They I'm thinking about House Party to House Party 2. You be like, you can tell they got money, man. It just became really wacky, and the noise, like the
Nah, they were in college, man. What do you mean?
You remember when House Party 1 came out, then House Party 2, they had the second name, Pajama Jam, and
yeah, the pajama
Yeah.
jam
and little
jam.
sound effects was happening when they was like scratching it.
Yeah, it was a
like,
different vibe.
Yeah, I hate
Like
that.
House Party
Doink,
just seemed like
doink.
it was a real house party. Like that's just what happened.
right.
You never been to a pajama jammy jam?
Yeah, but the noises, the editor was like, I know how to make it funnier. When someone get hit in the head, you hear boing.
That's what I hate about social media now. It was like, damn, clunk. Like there's always noises. I'm like, jeez, wow. I hate it. I bet you soon enough people can start putting laugh tracks in their goddamn social media sketches, bro.
They already do. That shit's terrible.
Yeah. I hate it.
I love House Party. House Party just felt very organic. Like Friday one just felt very organic.
Yeah.
What felt organic about it?
A Friday or House Party?
House Party. Friday, yeah.
House Party, we had a goal. We're going to secretly have a house party, and then things just kept happening.
He would have never left the house in my house. If he was on punishment and he got bad grades, he would definitely not try to sneak out that
But
house.
he knew his dad slept, and he wanted. You got to think about teenage hormones. That's why it worked. He's in high school, knowing all the girls are gonna be there. Nigga, I'm horny. I'm already in trouble anyway.
Well, he's 30 years old in high school.
Well, that's true. That's not the
30
point,
years
though.
old
Not the
in high
point,
school.
though,
He should have
Craig.
had the experience already.
Yeah.
Not the
It's like,
point, though, Craig.
I'll take. I'm already in trouble. I'll take it.
Yeah, after a certain point, you go like, yeah, I'll take this heat.
Yeah.
And you knew it was gonna be the party of the year. Like I'm going. All the baddies gonna be there.
You in your
My boys gonna
room
be there. We
beating
gotta
blue.
ride.
Worth it. Worth
Yeah.
it.
His little condom.
And he got to get it. Like
he
didn't get it.
He didn't get
He
it.
didn't get it.
no, but I mean by college, you know what I'm saying? So
Right.
he wanted her and he got it. So he had to go.
It would have been much better if he snuck out the house, went up to Hunts Point, got a prostitute, and got back home in time before his dad woke up.
What he should have did was get the prostitute for his dad. He was like, oh, this one's into you, Dad.
Father and son night.
No, then he would leave, Craig.
No.
I was saying he'd get it for her while he's distracted. He would leave. Craig, you sick fuck. This is what happens to the Brits. I gotta check your son's teeth now. Goddamn inbreeding over here. Shit.
Yeah.
I love House Party. I'm with Dion. It was good.
Yeah.
It just felt like authentic. Some kids just having fun. Even the neighbor. Craig would have been the neighbor. Craig is John Witherspoon.
Oh, for sure.
Oh, for sure.
What the
I pay for HOA. This shit is not supposed to be happening.
baby, they still
They
down
parked
there
they
dancing.
parked 8 inches in my driveway.
Got the ruler out.
Yep. Laying on my back like this.
Are you supposed to come to somebody and be like, hey, sir, we're having a party tomorrow, so I just want to let you
Yeah.
know that what's going down.
I wouldn't do that.
Wouldn't do that if I
wouldn't
was
do
you.
Please, sir, this is, it's only one time. We've been
It's
living
on
here
you,
for-
but I wouldn't do that.
Yeah. I'm just saying.
We're actually going to keep it down. We'll be done by 10, actually. It's
I
nice
keep
and
it on me.
respectful.
I got a lot of stuff to do today. I ain't got time to be talking. I wouldn't do that though.
We'll bring you a plate, and one of our sisters put out.
Yeah. Put out is crazy.
Hey,
She'll turn 18 by tomorrow.
Yo.
I'm still smashing at 12:01, and I'm calling the cops at 12:04.
My poor sister.
They bought you 4 extra minutes. Get on.
Have you ever tried to butter your neighbor up because you about to have some havoc? You be like, hey, we having a little Super Bowl party.
First
Next
off, you invited.
If you ain't got no place to go, you more than welcome to join.
Be
that's-
part of the ruckus.
I'm like,
I
thanks.
feel like that's neighbor courtesy. Like everybody should do that.
That's
Like,
that
I love my
AK.
neighbors be like, hey, we're having a party tonight. I'm like, cool.
No, that's
You wanna
shady
come through? I'm
behavior.
like, yeah.
Call me during the day when you ain't having a party. Hey, you want to come watch the game? Cool. Now, if you having a party down the line, but the first time you're going to be like, hey, man, we just
met.
doing a little thing over there. It's just going to be about 70, 80 people in the house, trickling out in the yard a little bit too. But, come through.
Craig sucks.
Come
as a
hang
neighbor,
out with some
bro.
strangers.
I
Craig
love Craig as a
sucks.
neighbor.
The thing is, he tricked him by making it like it's a one-on-one. Like, yeah, just want to come over and watch the game or something. You be like, yeah, sure. You be like, it's the fucking Coachella here. It was like, you set me up.
Craig can't wait to be 68 years old, bro.
Oh,
He's
I
gonna
hate it.
he's gonna be the worst.
I'm going to sit
grandpa.
outside just to cuss kids out for stepping on my lawn.
You can be that old grandpa on Donkey Kong, bro. Just always saying the meanest shit. You goddamn.
Yep.
Hey, look, it's old man wins. They gotta run off.
Boogie, boogie, boogie.
Close your robe, Wins.
He's the in Sandlot. The what was his name? James Earl Jones.
They made up stories about him.
Yeah.
They say if you go over there, you never come.
He let his dog eat a kid.
Yeah, they got all kinds of stuff about Craig.
I can't. That's the age. That's the best age
Nah.
ever.
Every time a kid went,
Go on, you little harlotton.
she said, she's 7.
Wearing
I
them
know a
little
tart
shorts,
when I
you
see
little
one.
harlotton.
He gonna
She's
give out
going to
trash candy on
gymnastics.
Halloween or have his lights off.
You said give out what?
He's gonna have his lights off or give out trash candy on Halloween.
Nah, Craig would have the sprinklers on during Halloween so kids can't walk across.
All candy
He
corn.
have his own water hoses, like doing this, like
Yeah.
get out of here.
I'll be like wet candy.
I'm gonna find some Warheads candy corn.
Hell.
Just the nastiest.
And just throw it at kids.
Yeah.
Why candy corn don't get sold during the year?
It's garbage.
It's disgusting.
It just looks like Halloween.
Yeah.
Like otherwise, it's
Yeah.
horrible.
They only came up with
Trash.
one new flavor. Remember, they had the orange and yellow ones. Then they came up with like the reddish to orange one. You're like, what? You came up with a new nasty
And
flavor?
it don't taste different.
I made
never
my
went to-
daughter mentally hate them because I didn't want them around. She's never tried one to this day. I would not allow it. I was like, oh, don't eat that. She's like, what? I was like, oh.
You made her eat it on the, you made her eat it on the ground like it was like vittles. Like, you eat this shit.
Gross, bro.
Yeah, I used to hit your dog when they pee in the house. You snack them on the
Oh yeah,
on
Gotta
the,
give
on
a
the
good
nozzle.
smack. Mhm.
No.
My daughter too. Same smack. The newspaper. You beat. Pow.
You never did your Karen moment.
I don't know if I had a lot of Karen moments.
can't
You're a
teach that
father.
to Karen.
You have
I'm
a Karen
pretty
moment.
cool. I've had it.
Oh no, he did. He told us about the homeless guy.
Which homeless guy?
When you were
yeah,
sitting on
yeah,
your
yeah.
when you were sitting on your steps.
That was his Schwarzenegger
Whatever
moment.
it was.
That was his Wick moment.
Oh, he wasn't. Yeah. This dude was sitting on my steps, but I asked him nicely to move a couple times because I was like, I got like 17 steps to go to my house, but it's my door and my steps. You know what I mean? And I'm like, yo, I understand, dog, you chilling, but I'm like, this is pretty much my doorstep, man. I was like,
Wait, but what was he
here.
actually doing? Was he like making noise?
No,
or
he was just
something?
sitting there scrolling on his phone. No.
Okay.
How you know he was
Let's go
homeless?
on with the
I know.
story.
Keon said homeless. I didn't say homeless.
Oh, okay.
He wasn't homeless. He looked like a regular dude, but you just can't be here. You know what I'm saying?
Oh.
And I'm like, I was like, yeah,
You
my
guys were on
family's in there.
Chaz Street, right? Chaz Rogers
He was
Street.
he was on my this is my driveway, right? There's my
Oh,
driveway.
yeah, the house you own,
And then-
right? Oh,
Yep.
at that moment.
Yep, there's my
Okay.
driveway, and then my steps. I open my door. My door can hit the steps. It's right there,
Mhm.
right? Driveway, steps, my place. So you can
Innocent bystander,
Mhm.
male.
sitting on the steps,
Mm-hmm.
and I was like, yeah, man, you just can't. I was like, I just can't have you sitting here. I was like, we don't know.
You
I
showed
don't
him your
know who
badge
you
at that
are.
moment, right?
I sold them these guns though, and I was like, and then he was just like, "No, I'm just chilling." And I said, "I understand that, man." I was like, "But
He
this
was
is
reading
pretty
his
much my
Bible at that
doorstep."
moment.
I chucked the Bible already. I punched that.
Shit out of my face.
God can't save you right
Yeah,
now,
yeah,
fam.
yeah, uh-huh.
And
She reading
then,
Chronicles. Get the
and
shit
then I
out
was
of
getting
here.
my bag out the trunk, and he was like, "I was like, yo, this guy's really still sitting here." I said, "Now I gotta be an asshole
Right.
because he's still sitting here, and everybody's gonna think I'm nuts when I ask him politely."
Mhm.
To
And then
turn his hearing
and
aid
then-
up?
and then-
Is that what you were going to ask him?
I
Sir, turn
chucked
your-
that also. Get your deaf ass up off. You don't know what I'm saying.
And stumped it. Stumped the earphone.
That's the sound.
Uptown, downtown.
Now you're never here. And then he was like, all right, man. He started seeing me getting a little aggravated. And then
That's when you hit him?
no, because then I was like, dog, my next move is to remove you. And I was like, then I had to physically remove you. I was like, that's where we're going. Because I'm about to walk up these steps. And there's no scooch over. You have to move.
That's when you called the cops?
No, that's when he got up. That's when he was like, all right, dog, that's all right, dog. And that was it. I was gonna grab him.
20 years of Muay Thai, right?
It was about to be 20 years of just being 5'7" and impatient. I'm impatient.
Yeah.
I asked you nicely 3 times.
Right.
I haven't gave myself a whole talk to calm myself down.
Out loud in front of him?
Out loud in front of him. And I let you know the next move is physical, right? We're here.
Yeah.
We're here now, bro. I'm not going to call the police.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? No, get your bitch ass up. That's it.
You turned into a Kareem.
Yeah, he was sitting
I was
down.
a Karen, you was a Kareem. I'd call the cops.
I had the high ground too. He was sitting.
I got the high
I got
ground.
the high ground.
Yeah.
I got the high ground.
can easily pounce on his head with 2 hands.
I was gonna grab him and just remove him gently from the premises. Just you can be by the curb, go sit somewhere. But my family's up here, bro. I don't know you.
Mm-hmm.
He had no pants on either.
Stop.
Wait, what? I didn't hear that part of the story.
Granted, I didn't either.
No, but that's too much, bro. It's like as far as I'm concerned, if somebody's sitting at my doorstep,
Hold on, he
That's a
wasn't at
problem.
your doorstep.
he was at my steps to my doorstep.
He was steps away
But
from
was-
your steps.
could
to
you
your
He was
get
at
by?
the bottom step. Huh?
Could you get by?
Sure,
Yeah.
I could have got by.
So what do you think was going to happen? He's going to be like, on the count of 7, I'm going to dive into
We
this
were
house.
never gonna get there. That was the whole point. Is we're never gonna see where that can go.
Yeah.
That ends right there. Now he would have to be like, "Oh, I got a gun on me," and then I'm like, "Well, shoot me down here, bro, away from my family. Like we're doing this all right here, right now, so they can lock the doors." My family probably come out. What's happening? Are you shot? Let me come down there. Get your ass upstairs. Izzy come down. I got
cannon.
Izzy, grab the gun. I'm already here. I'm already behind you. I feel like me and you grew up in a generation where people didn't talk about money and it said, "Mind grown folks' business." Oh, stay out of grown folks' business. Okay. If you're like me and you grew up in an era where people say, "Stay out of grown folks' business," and you never learn about credit. It takes a long time if you have no education. They don't teach you this stuff in schools. You got to just fail a bunch until you actually finally get your credit right one day. But thank God for Kickoff. Because Kickoff is one of those apps that actually help you build your credit time after time. When I started using Kickoff, it was very easy to sign up, doesn't take much time at all. And once you hop on, within a month, I saw my credit going up. And mind you, mine's is trash. It is garbage. You know what? It was good until, I did the whole marriage thing. And that, neither here nor there. Neither here nor there. It's not her fault, but it is. But one of the good things about it is, we've been saying this for years, is why doesn't our rent count as good credit? It won't count as credit. You need credit to get it. Right? You got to pay your mortgage, but it want to go up. But because of Kickoff, now it doesn't account it, which is super dope. Unless, saying you're about to get evicted, then, but it doesn't work for you. But that's one of the dope things about it, is that it'll help you build your credit just off paying your rent, which it should be anyway. So shout out to Kickoff. Users with credit under 600 grew an average of 84 points in the first year. With transparent, affordable plans starting at just $5, no hidden fees and zero interest, Kickoff helps you score big when it comes to credit. It's simple. You make one-time payments, credit bureaus see good behavior, and your credit can grow fast. So start bidding credit immediately for just $1 on your first month. And that $1 for all that credit, that's more than a fair trade. AutoPay helps you build credit while you sleep and never worry about missing a payment. Sign in minutes from your phone, no credit check, cancel anytime. With over 1 million users and hundreds of thousands of positive reviews, there's a reason why Kickoff is the #1 credit builder on the App Store. Come on, baby. We #1, baby. We the best. Start building credit with Kickoff today. You can get your first month for as little as $1. That's 80% off the normal price when you get to getkickoff.com/issues. That's Kickoff without the C. Get KIKOFF.com/issues. Get your credit right, man. Kick it off with Kickoff. Must sign up via getkickoff.com/issues to activate offer. Offer applies to new Kickoff customers first month only, subject to approval. Offer subject to change. Average first year credit score impact of plus 84 points. That's by Vantage Score 3.0. Between January 2023 and January 2024, the Kickoff credit accounts users who start with a score below 600 who paid on time, and who had no delinquencies or collections added to their credit profile during the period. Late payments may negatively impact your credit score. Individual results may vary.
I'll tell everybody now, if you ever need money, do not send me a GoFundMe link. Just ask me. I'm not doing
I like to
shit.
tell you no.
GoFundMe.
And
It brings me joy.
to put hell no in a GoFundMe is hilarious though. Can you donate? It's like such and such donated something. Such and such like donate. Hell no.
What if you sent it, but like what a sent it? Like, here, nigga, with your begging ass. And, and it was only like $1.
$1.
Like, you just like, here, leave me alone.
I would have sent less if I could.
I'm posting a hand in a pocket with the little pat sign.
Did y'all hear about the woman who did the GoFundMe about the racist remark?
About the racist remark.
I heard they took that down.
Yeah.
Wait,
So
what happened?
So a black
Go
I
ahead.
think, mentally ill child had took her son's toy out of the bag.
Oh, wait, a black woman,
No, a white woman
white woman.
had called a little black kid. Hey, nigger, give me my son's toy back out of the bag. Guy pulled out the phone. Like, yo, what did you just call this little black boy?
Mm-hmm.
And he didn't say that, but what'd you call this kid?
What'd you call this little nigga?
What'd you call this little nigga? And she's like, I said what I said. He is what he is. He's a nigger.
Oh,
He's
whoa.
this. He's this. And then because everybody attacked her, she was like, my family's in jeopardy. I need to raise I think first she said $50,000. Then that money came in really fast.
Oh boy.
And then it went up to $1 million.
Oh wow.
Oh,
So she ended
damn.
up raising like $750,000.
Mhm.
And she's like, for the safety of my family, I need y'all to protect me, send me money so I can escape and blah blah blah. The fact that she
She
raised
got
that
money off that? You know how many little niggas I call little nigga? Y'all send me some money. God damn.
I bet she was like, we got to do this more often.
Christmas is coming up.
But so the backstory of that is people was like, yo, you can't fund hate.
Mhm.
So they reached out to like Square, who actually sponsors GoFundMe, to say, hey, what is the blockchain of this? Like, what is the HTMI? What is it called? Like, I need y'all to know where y'all funding this money from, right?
Mhm.
So then they got to the point of like the big donor, who is like a huge racist, was like, hey, are you down for the cause?
Mhm.
If you are, send me a picture. This is all documented. Send me a picture of your Instagram. She took a picture, like, this is me.
Mhm.
It's like, now send a picture of your Instagram with the word nigger up under there.
Mhm.
It's like, this is me. I was like, okay, she's a sister.
Mhm.
She's down for the cause.
Mhm.
So now she's like, I am an influencer in this alt-right community, and I'm gonna have all my people send it to you.
Mhm.
So that's how the money like started to kind of like trickling in.
Cause he's like posted, so I know you real.
Yeah. He was like, I need you to know if you're down for the cause. There's don't be playing around. I'm gonna see if I can find the.
You're protected here.
Right.
I never got
Have you
to
heard any of this?
GoFundMe.
Okay.
I
You
need
did?
to get in that.
Mhm.
They giving people money for saying, nigga, hey man, I got a movie. Go fund it. I'll
That's
throw in a nigga
wild.
shout out for you.
Dang. That's a if you're man, that sucks.
Yeah.
Wait, for that many people to donate, I'm just saying,
Yeah.
that kid must have did some niggerly things.
He was.
I'm just saying, for grown-ups to go and contribute.
It doesn't have to be that, but it's just. But I get it's just that whole idea of like we're gonna stick together, you know.
Y'all
The
wanna hear
kid
the audio?
must have really
You
been
hear the
doing
audio?
something.
The audio.
Yeah. Hold on.
You call him a nigger, the child?
The fuck you talking
Did you
about?
call the child the nigger word?
None of your fucking business.
It is my business. You call him a nigger? Okay, why don't you have the boss to say it right now again?
Fuck you, nigger.
Okay.
Nigger, nigger.
All right, that's
Oh,
what you say.
the
That little baby in the arm.
I would have started laughing and called the cops.
Nobody dig into your shit.
Nigger. Oh.
That little kid, you call him a nigger?
Why is he doing that? He's not even black.
I
He's
mean,
not.
No, it's all right.
No, he is because she called him one.
Yeah.
Well, he don't sound like a.
He got the 3. Nigger.
He got the
That's
the
catchy.
trifecta.
That's catchy.
That's like somebody's ringtone right now.
Once it's offensive, twice. Come on now. 3 is kind of catchy. That's a jingle you got there. Nigger.
Somebody gonna sample that?
Is it a hate crime to say it? What counts as?
What was the kid doing?
He stole some out of the. They said that the child was mentally ill,
Oh, that's just wrong.
and he just reached into it and grabbed like a toy from his.
Because they could have dropped the R word.
Yeah.
That, they didn't have to go racist with it.
It's a whole other R word,
little
right?
R.
Right? This is what the whole other R words for.
He kept black out of it.
Yeah, the R is like the big joker.
Would the mom have been, would the dude have been mad? Like, did you just call him an R?
Return. It's like, come on, man.
Wait,
Come
I
on.
shouldn't be laughing at
Come on, man.
at that.
Kara
It's kinda catchy,
Kara
though.
can delete it.
It's kind of catchy.
Oh, they say he was 5 and had autism. That's what it was. Yeah, autism.
Well, what level of the spectrum? I need to know the levels.
Yeah, also, I mean, if my kid did something stupid, I'd be like, yeah, she's autistic, man. Hey, you need to chill out.
Hey,
next
little
time.
Aussie,
We barely got away with this one.
little Aussie T.
If there's any time they'd be like, I need you to pretend that you don't speak right now. Just go mute one time real quick. Yeah, we've been working with her. Hey, did you bite somebody randomly?
I've deprogrammed myself so much that I wouldn't have even reacted in the park if someone said that. I'd
As
have been like,
if you were the parent.
if I was the parent, I would have just been like, all right, yeah. I'm not going to show you how to act like a nigger right now. We're going to hold our head up and walk out of here with class.
Well, if I'm at the park and someone says it to my kid, I got to wreak some havoc, bro. Like some havoc's got to be wreaked. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I mean, I'm not going to attack a lady, but I'll probably slap the shit out of her kid in her hand. That was a little boy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Gotta be like, well, this is how it starts. Give you a reason to hate. Give you a reason to hate. All right.
Rism with the tism.
Y'all see that? This is terrible. Y'all see that?
Miss McKeeba.
Who's the? I see that the thick girl with Down syndrome, and it keeps saying like the syndrome is down, but the something is up.
Yeah.
So they saying that there's like a filter that women are using now for like to do this.
That's a Down syndrome
to make them undown syndrome.
That's what they said. Because this
to up
girl,
syndrome
I guess
them.
somebody found the girl. Whoever I know which girl you're talking about because she got a nice ass body.
Yeah.
But apparently she doesn't really have Down syndrome.
But also I heard.
Oh, woo! I thought you was gonna say
AI.
she didn't have the nice ass body. I was like, oh,
correct. So not the that filter's in the right place.
Okay.
Yeah, I heard also the one that went viral, like the Asian girl.
Yeah.
That was AI.
AI have
It literally
autism.
in the description said, "I am AI operated."
Yep.
Yeah.
And her videos keep going viral. And people's like,
Right.
Well, hey man, you know this is where we are now.
Who do you complain to if you fall in love with an AI person? Can you imagine somebody's like, "Yo, I saw your show, huge fan of you." You be like, "Damn, this is her." Like, shit. Hey, I was wondering if we can hook up. Blah blah blah. You talking back for it the whole time as your boy. He's over trolling you.
Yo, catfish on another level now. That's crazy.
But if they respond, this is AI. You're like, okay, sorry.
Hey,
This is AI.
My name is Chaz.
When you meet him and it's Allen Iverson, he's just, I just been sending you these pictures.
Would you think that's a good prank, or would you fight your friend if you had a relationship with an online?
How long it go
depends.
on?
it depends. Let's say hypothetically, I let my friend borrow a car. He ain't paid me for it. And I'm like, I use the AI to convince him to get the money to pay. It depends. It all depends on what what the goal is.
If he stops it before the third dick pic, we cool.
Oh, yeah. The funny thing is, you send a dick pic to your homeboys. About take a look at that.
No, it's not the homeboy. You think it's the person. You said they pranked you.
Right, but it's been your homeboy the whole time, and he just keeps asking for more.
Well, he took two. It was like, I'm getting him.
And he's like, send me an aerial shot.
The thing is,
Put a little hat on it.
Yeah, you can't call me on the fourth one like, I got you.
Yeah.
Nah,
funny thing is-
we 4 pictures in. We owe me a date.
the funny thing is, you was tough in public, but you very vulnerable with her. So you like, hey, I woke up 3 a.m. I couldn't stop thinking about you. You got the audio.
No. Go in the Prius. Take the picture in the Prius.
And now,
Let me hear it start.
People will document the whole thing, bro. I'm like, yeah, look, this is us live chatting right now. This is us. You can do everything right now.
I have
bro.
to kill him.
Yeah, you got to die.
Well, if it's your boy, then best believe 2 of your other boys know.
Yes.
Because he's like, yo, watch, I'm going to set Dion up.
I don't know when to stop, man. Because at this point, he's talking about he in love with me. And the thing is, I know all the things he like. I know he likes boys and men. I know his favorite artist is this. He likes to eat Cheesecake Factory. I gave him a gift card for his birthday. Like, you're perfect for me. You know everything.
To break that off, you gotta be like, hey, listen, man, I gotta tell you something, dog. You know, Sharon? Yeah.
We about to get married, man. Yeah.
I proposed. I know you. I know you proposed to her, man. You sent her the ring. I know you did. But listen, man, there's not gonna be a wedding. What you mean?
Okay, I got the money, bro. I can fund it.
I'm aware, bro. Listen. It was me. It was me.
But I told my mom. I showed her the pictures I sent you.
Your mom, that was also me. That was also me. Everything that you sent was me. It was me.
Well, my mom helped me write the vows.
No, she didn't.
Hold on. This actually happened to that football player.
Kinda.
What?
Manti, yeah.
What happened?
Teo, what's his name?
Oh,
Yeah.
I felt so bad for homie, bro. I felt
When
so bad
I
for homie.
actually watched the documentary, I felt really bad.
I felt bad for him at the
Yeah.
time. People were clowning the shit out of him. I felt
Yeah.
so bad for him, bro.
Oh, I laughed then and I laughed. now.
I felt bad after watching because when I first heard about it, I laughed too. Because I was like, "What an idiot! Like, how do
Yeah.
you fall for that?" You
Yeah.
know? Then when I saw it again, I was like, "Damn."
Yeah.
I mean, also I had a hint of how do you fall for this still,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
he was so nice
Right.
that I just felt bad.
I laughed so much because I was like, man, this was so tragic. And then they made a documentary about it.
He got
yes.
he got to relive it. People didn't know about it. He's
10
like,
years
oh man,
later,
God damn,
yes,
man.
the joke that keeps giving.
He got drafted, high profile.
Yeah.
It ruined him.
Idiot. And he was faithful too. He passing up good
He
women.
believed in God.
He passing up good women in real life.
Does that change? You know what's funny
Fiance.
too? Does that change your faith, or he's just like, well, I just thank God who got me out of it? Like, God got you into this. I don't know which one did this to you, bro.
Did you see the real catfish girl guy?
It was like a dude, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It was
Yeah.
a nigger. They couldn't even
If
get that
y'all see-
ponytail right.
If y'all see somebody get into a manti-tail situation, right? But they were catfished by a black person, and then that person responded with "nigger."
He
Are
deserves
you
it.
upset
He deserves it.
after that happened?
He deserves it. Yeah.
I'm laughing.
Yeah,
You gotta let. I think it's warranted.
Yeah.
I would say well placed. That was well placed. You're getting it. You used it correctly.
Oh man, dog, that would suck, bro. That would suck, especially if you're giving this person money.
Yeah.
You done
You
told all
loving this person.
your, told all
Right.
your friends.
Yeah.
And you know what happens on a low scale, but he was damn near.
He was up for the hype.
Yeah.
She was in his speech.
He could have.
Reporters were asking about her. What you mean? She's in his history, documented.
Yeah.
How long was it? Because he never saw her. So how long was it?
Well, he was away at college.
It was like 3 years, right?
Yeah, he was away at college. She lived back on his island. Didn't really get in much because he was into football. They didn't sleep together, never met. She was his girlfriend.
He was like waiting for marriage.
And
He was like
she
a super Christian,
supposedly
right?
she dropped the bomb on him. I died.
No, she was like sick. That's what it was. Or somebody was sick.
And he can change his voice to sound like a girl, so they were definitely on the phone talking, weren't they?
Yeah, they were.
Yeah.
And the girl really existed on the island.
Yeah.
I think that's how he found out. I guess he's like,
Wait,
"Hey, baby,
wait,
I
what?
missed you," and they're like, "I don't know you."
The girl whose picture the guy used was a real person.
Right.
And so he was like, and when they hit the girl, she's like, "Oh, what you talking about?"
Wow.
Come on, Craig. Come on, man. That's terrible.
Yeah.
He still, you know what, too, for him, bro? Like, he had a more than that. He was like, yo, I love this person. This person's never existed.
Right.
They do. They just don't love you or know about
Yeah.
you.
He had a whole relationship.
Grief.
That hurts, dude. That hurts.
But I only felt bad because he was nice. I didn't feel bad that he got catfish because it was like it was dumb.
He is a great guy.
He was just a great guy. So I was like, this poor guy. But like, if that same thing happened to somebody else who wasn't a great guy, I would just still be laughing.
Yeah.
That happens all the time, though, man. People are looking for love. They're looking for companionship. But I'm like, man, you got to see someone eye to eye. And then you still got to pull on their face to make sure their face don't come off and they somebody else now.
I knew it.
You seen all that makeup stuff that people have? They can like, they
I
can pull
seen
stuff off
that
their
Asian
faces.
lady turn into Michael Jackson.
Oh,
That was pretty
bro.
impressive.
Now you got to pull on someone's. You can't even just pour water on them anymore. You got to
Yeah.
claw at their face while they're sleeping.
Right.
Dang.
Wicked work, yo.
All right, man. Let's get out of here.
Where you at, Dion?
That's crazy.
Yeah.
And we're back.
I think we did it, didn't we?
Grief.
I think we did. I don't know.
No, we did the last episode at the end.
I will be at the Improv.
Okay.
Which ones?
The lab.
Okay.
It's called Ego Death.
Ego Death.
Saturday, May 31st, 9 p.m.
Let's go.
I don't know what else is on here. I'm reading the. Yeah, with Lauren Michaels, James Davis, and Jeremy, Christian, a few other people. Yeah, man. That's about it. I'm trying to.
Got
Lauren
Lack
Michaels,
back
the
on
dude from Saturday
stage.
Night Live.
No. Spelled like that.
That's Lauren.
What'd I say?
Lauren.
It's a different way to say
Yeah.
Yeah, Lauren Michaels is the creator of Saturday Night Live.
Say both of them.
Lauren and Lorne.
Oh, Lauren. Like porn.
Well,
And
or
Lauren.
Thorn, or Horn.
Yeah. Oh, I looked at her when I said, oh, porn.
After she files a suit now.
That's enough, Dion.
Black's faces up here banned.
That's enough.
Where you at, Jonathan?
Get Dion.
Vancouver.
You gonna call the police on me?
I think I'm in Vancouver. Get tickets for that.
I'm in Vancouver. Eventually, get your tickets though.
Yeah, I think I'm in Vancouver, and then I think after that will be Phoenix. And
do the mic drop.
KeonPulley.com for everything. Linktree, huh?
You doing a mic drop in Phoenix?
No, I'm doing House of Comedy.
Oh, okay.
The mic drop is in Chandler.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
But I don't be doing both because I'll just I do Phoenix and then Chandler's like right there. I'm like, I'm not gonna come back to the same place. You already saw me in Phoenix.
Right.
So yeah, that's where I'll be. I'm adding cities daily, guys. I just added Charlotte again. I'm adding Dallas again. We're working on Houston. We're working on Atlanta. Working on Jersey or Philly. But yeah, just if you go to my Linktree or my website, all my stuff is on there. KeonPulley.com. Oh, do any of y'all know how to any of y'all know a tech person that can? So when I type in my website, or my name, my website don't pop up. You have to type in the website, and I want my website to just pop up when you type in my name. How do you do that?
You got to Google. You Google
In
your
the
name?
If I Google myself, most people if I Google Tony or Kev or their website pops up. Mine don't pop up at all. You have to type in my website.
That
I
might be because you visited their website before. So now when you type in the first couple letters, the whole thing.
But
pops
even
up.
random people, if I type in their name, their website comes up. Mine does not come up at all. And you would think KeonPulley.com, if you type my name, that's going to come up. It does not. And I'm like, somebody said it's something you have to do to make that happen.
No, he means automatically comes up. Right now, you're going to where the searches are.
I went to. You're talking
go
about
in your
Google.
bar. No, go in your bar and type in the name.
I did. I typed it in
No,
here.
yeah. If you just
I'm in Chrome.
Google search. Yes, you type my name. It should. When all the stuff about me comes up, none of them's my website. It still got my old college shit on there.
Yeah, it's way
But why
down
does my
here.
website pop up?
It said you have to. It says you have to pay Google.
Great Falls
for
Argonauts Guard.
Pulley.
Yeah, see, that shit coming. That's 20 years ago.
YouTube, TikTok, Facebook, definitely not your website.
Yeah. It says you're born in San Diego.
Miss Makiba said pay Google.
Born in San Diego to Keith and Kia.
Oh boy, what'd you look? What'd you search? Oh, IMDb. Yeah.
Yeah. Everything else but my website. I don't understand why.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Mr. Cuba said pay Google. Pay that bread, baby.
Where you at, Chaz?
I'm in Washington, D.C., May 29th through the 31st at the Comedy Loft with Shantae Wayans. Then June 27th and June 28th.
Yeah, out there with the big goot.
With the big goo?
Goot.
What's the big goo?
Little goot.
What is that?
Take chew.
Okay. I don't know what's
happening. What the hell are you talking about?
Y'all haven't seen the Baltimore slang dude that's going viral every day?
You know what you were saying.
Big goot.
Yeah. So find me.
Keon, I want to ask you about what happened. We can do it on camera.
They just went past you, Chaz. Go ahead, finish, Chaz.
That's all good. Your turn, Craig.
Where are you gonna be, Dion?
I already did it.
Dion went first.
At Craig Wayne's on everything. Shout out to Sidney Castillo for dropping his special.
Hey.
My cup is full.
Oh, Lacroix and Chaz, my bad.
Hey,
Chaz
see?
pod.
How you gonna
Check it
forget
out.
the own podcast?
I was gonna tell him.
I got back.
Every what time?
My bad.
Macaroni Chaz.
We now air every Tuesday morning.
We got that new color Big Ready shirt.
Yeah, we got a bunch.
All right, let's get them Big Ready shirts.
Oh, come. That's it.
Laparoni and Chaz.
Laparoni. That's it.
That's it. We out of here at Craig Williams on everything.